Hi guys, this is Saurav here and welcome to another session for the KVPY SX program. This is lecture 7 and this is on the chemical and physical properties of organic compounds part 3. अभी तक हमने दो पार्ट्स कंप्लीट कर लिए हैं. लास्ट क्लास में हमने कुछ रिएक्शंस किए थे एंड दिस इज इन कंटिन्यूएशन ऑफ दैट. सो आई वुड रिक्वेस्ट यू गाइज टू सिट विद अ पेन एंड अ पेपर so as to solve this question simultaneously. These questions are slightly of a higher difficulty level because they involve some very critical concepts that are being asked in the KVPY examination or very critical concepts of organic chemistry. थोड़ा higher level पे चले जाता है ये part क्योंकि यहाँ पे aldehyde, ketones और amines इन सारी चीज़ों से questions आना शुरू हो जाते हैं. So without wasting any more time, let's start today's session and remember that there is a fourth lecture on organic chemistry that is supposed to happen. So remember, we have until now completed three lectures. We'll complete 3 lectures until now, and we will be covering the 4th lecture in the next session. Okay, so आज का पहला question क्या है? The first question is this: phenol on treatment with dilute HNO3 gives two products P and Q. P is steam volatile but Q is not. P and Q respectively are. Now the question is very simple. Remember that when phenol is made to react with dilute HNO3, so this is phenol. If you react this with dilute HNO3, you would get two products, ortho and paranitrophenol. Ortho and paranitrophenol. Okay, now ortho and paranitrophenol में important चीज़ ये आपको जाननी होती है कि orthonitrophenol undergoes intramolecular hydrogen bonding and paranitrophenol undergoes intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Due to intermolecular hydrogen bonding, the boiling point is high, and for orthonitrophenol boiling point is less. Now it is to be known, यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ एक चीज steam volatile, इसका मतलब ये होता है कि in simple words, steam volatile is that compound which has lower boiling point or which has higher vapor pressure. If you have read liquid solutions, आपको मालूम होगा कि any substance which has lower boiling point has higher vapor pressure. So how do we perform steam? This part comes in steam distillation. एक distillation process में हम steam डालते हैं. We pump steam into the solution and now when the liquid will boil, it will boil only when the vapor pressure will be equal to the pressure due to steam plus vapor pressure of one of the components. So there is a mixture of orthonitrophenol and paranitrophenol. उसमें आप steam डाल देते हैं. Mixture तब boil करना शुरू करेगा when steam's pressure, the pressure due to steam, the vapor pressure due to one of those compounds, the sum of that will become equal to 1 atmosphere. Now the point is, whichsoever has higher vapor pressure will be the one which will quickly generate that total pressure of 1 atmosphere. Boiling point is a pressure at which the total vapor pressure is equal to external atmospheric pressure of 1 atmosphere. So what is a steam volatile? This is a steam volatile. Remember, steam volatile is that substance which has lower boiling point or higher vapor pressure. So lower boiling point इसका रहेगा, higher boiling point इसका रहेगा. Answer should be A. Now, very important point in this question is, if you perform the reaction with concentrated nitric acid, the product would not be ortho and paranitrophenol. The product would be 2,4,6 trinitrophenol. That is also known as picric acid. ठीक है, इसको याद रखिए कि with concentrated nitric acid, it will be 2,4,6 trinitrophenol. Let's move on to the next question. The next question is this: the compound which reacts with excess bromine to produce 2,4,6 tribromophenol. 2,4,6 tribromophenol. ये क्वेश्चन बहुत सिंपल सा है. इसको याद रखने के लिए आपको सबसे अच्छा चीज यही करना पड़ेगा कि that you remember that when you take phenol and react it with bromine in presence of H2O, you would get 2,4,6 tribromophenols. 2,4,6 tribromophenols. This is a very important test for phenol because this is obtained as a white precipitate. This is obtained as a white precipitate. Okay, but यहाँ पे तो कहीं भी phenol हमने नहीं लिया है. We have not taken phenol. So how do we identify the answer to this question? See, remember, this test is also given by salicylic acid. उसको याद रखो, ये test also given by salicylic acid because this is salicylic acid and this will react with bromine. Okay, this will react with bromine in this manner कि ये दो electrons इधर move करते हैं. This will come over here and this will go out. You would obtain something like this. C double bond O, OH, Br, double bond O, H, positive, something like this. आपको ये मिलता है. Okay, you would obtain this. Now, once you obtain this, remember the medium also contains Br minus, and Br minus would do this. Your Br minus which has been sent out, ये Br minus ये वाला जो Br है, you are sending this out as Br minus. This Br minus would now remove this proton. This will come over here, this will come over here, and this will go like this. What you would be obtaining is Br, OH, and plus CO2. So remember, when salicylic acid is made to react with bromine in presence of water, you would get carbon dioxide as a byproduct. So remember, this also undergoes decarboxylation. आपसे पूछा जा सकता है कि यहाँ पे what reaction is happening? So one reaction which is happening is electrophilic aromatic substitution, where Br plus is getting attached to this part. The other reaction is decarboxylation because CO2 is going out. So once this gets formed, this compound gets formed, अब ये this compound will change into Br. So the right answer to this question would be salicylic acid. Even though phenol is not present, salicylic acid turns out to be the right answer. Salicylic acid is also hydroxybenzoic acid. This is the outcome of the reaction. This is how the reaction will take place. ठीक है? चलो next question पे चलते हैं. Next question is this. Ethyl acetate reacts with NHCONH2. The name of this compound, I don't know whether you guys remember this or not. The name of this compound, ये दिखने में थोड़ा थोड़ा यूरिया जैसा है. ये यूरिया नहीं है. Urea would had been NH2CONH2. The name of this compound is semicarbazide. The name of this compound is semicarbazide. Name is not that very important, but याद रख लो. Okay, इसको semicarbazide बोलते हैं. Now when semicarbazide reacts with ethyl acetate, what would be formed? So this is ethyl acetate, and this is our semicarbazide, NH2. Now, problem यहाँ पे ये है that which of the nitrogen atom will attack at this carbon atom. Reaction इस तरह से होता है, that one of these nitrogen atoms will attack over here and this will go out. Okay, this is known as nucleophilic substitution at acyl carbon. Any acid derivative will undergo this reaction except any amide. Amides do not undergo this reaction because the group that goes out will be a bad leaving group, which will be a strong base, will be a bad leaving group. So acyl halides, anhydrides, esters will undergo this reaction. Now the point is whether this nitrogen should attack or this nitrogen should attack or this nitrogen should attack. कि कौन सा attack करेगा? So better to write question mark. So which will attack? This nitrogen or this nitrogen? That nitrogen will participate in the reaction. That nitrogen will attack which is more nucleophilic. So how do we identify which is more nucleophilic? The one in which the lone pair primarily resides on nitrogen or primarily is present on nitrogen. If I look at this one and this one, in both of these cases, the lone pair on nitrogen is in conjugation. This lone pair on nitrogen is in conjugation with C double bond O, while the lone pair on this nitrogen is not in conjugation. So this nitrogen is more nucleophilic. Attachment would take place from this end and the product form would be CH3, C double bond O, N, H, N, H, C double bond O, N, H, 2. तो हमारा आंसर क्या होना चाहिए? आंसर शुड बी सी. ठीक है, इसको याद रखो. Whenever displacement is taking place with nitrogen working as a nucleophile and there are more than one nitrogen atom, then identify the most nucleophilic nitrogen atom for performing such a reaction. Okay, chalo. Next question. Next question is this. The reaction of ethyl methyl ketone with chlorine excess OH minus gives the following major product. Now, can anybody tell me what this reaction is? Can anybody tell me what this reaction is? If your answer is haloform, then or haloform or iodoform, ये सारा अगर आपका आंसर है, then it is the right answer. होता क्या है? That this is CH3, C double bond O, CH2, CH3. This compound in presence of chlorine OH minus will produce CHCl3 plus CH3, CH2, COO minus. We will get this as a product. Okay, so you can see that this carbon atom is converted into this. If I change this to C14, this carbon will be C14. Okay, please do always remember that haloform reaction will be given by any aldehyde or ketone which contains this structural unit. This could be connected to anything else. यहां पे कुछ भी प्रेजेंट रहे, लेकिन यहां पे एक मिथाइल ग्रुप should be connected to C double bond O for it to give haloform reaction. Now, when haloform reaction takes place, the reaction takes place in a number of steps, and this carbon, यहाँ इस कार्बन को हमने क्या किया है? This carbon has been changed into CHCl3. इसको CHX3 बोल दो. X could be halogen atom. Now, what will happen? This reaction takes place in more than one step, and in every step, I remove a hydrogen from here and put a halogen. This is an acid-base reaction. So I will get CH2X C double bond O. This is CH HR AR. The reaction will take place as long as there is hydrogen over here. Okay? The reaction will take place as long as there is hydrogen over here. So it will form finally CX3, C double bond O, H, R, A, R. Question क्या है? Excess to give which of the following as the major product? So answer should be CCl3 should be formed because this has to convert into CCl3 before it gets converted into CHCl3. So the right answer should be B. The right answer should be B. Now, if anybody is interested to know that how this mechanism occurs, then we can write this thing as like this. So, आप करते क्या हो कि CH3, I'm writing CH2, CH3, CH2H, and this reacts with OH minus. Now it is very important to know that कि ये reaction में there is a hydrogen over here, there's a hydrogen over here, and there's a hydrogen over here. Which hydrogen would be removed? That hydrogen would be removed which is connected to a carbon where negative charge can be stable. और इसको इस तरह समझ सकते हैं, hydrogen will be removed from less substituted carbon atom. This carbon is connected to only C double bond O. This carbon is connected to C double bond O, CH3. So more substituted कौन सा हो गया? ये वाला. Less substituted is this. So this H will be removed and we would be getting CH3, CH2, C double bond O, CH2 माइनस. ठीक है, ये anion ज्यादा स्टेबल है compared to an anion which would had been formed over here, because what makes anion stable is resonance, which is present in both the cases. Also, less groups which are pushing electrons towards it. CH3 is pushing electron towards the carbon atom. So if there is a negative charge formed over here, then that negative charge will become unstable. So अब क्या होगा? This will react with a molecule of halogen. Let's say I've written this as X and X. I would get CH3, CH2, C double bond O, CH2, X. ये step और दो बार repeat होगा. So this step will get repeated 2 more times. That means I will react it with OH, 2 more moles of OH minus, 2 more moles of X2. Finally, I would be getting CH3, CH2, C double bond O, C, X3. Okay? Last step is this. OH minus will attack over here. This will go out and I will get CH3, CH2, C double bond O, OH plus CX3 minus. Okay? And this will remove a proton from here because ये strong acid है. This is a carboxylic acid and this is carbon with negative charge. So this will remove and we'll get ET, C double bond O, O minus. So our final product would be this, but this is not given as the answer. This is not given as any one of the options. The options are the most appropriate option is this one. The most appropriate option is this one. So the right answer should be B. Okay? Chali. Next question is this: D-glucose upon treatment with bromine water. Now, all of these glucose are D-glucose. इसको हम D क्यों बोलते हैं? That is very interesting a reason. एक कंपाउंड होता है D-glyceraldehyde. वो इस तरह का दिखता है. It looks like this. OH, H, CH2, OH. This is written as D-glyceraldehyde. This is known as D-glyceraldehyde. Now, you compare द हाईएस्ट नंबर्ड स्टीरियो, अगर आपने इस मॉलिक्यूल का नंबरिंग किया, देन दिस इज द प्रिंसिपल फंक्शनल ग्रुप. द हाईएस्ट नंबर्ड स्टीरियो सेंटर, you look at the highest numbered stereo center, ये this is the highest numbered stereo center, or farthest stereo center, farthest stereo center from the principal functional group. So highest numbered stereo center or farthest stereo center from the principal functional group. Now if you look at the orientation of OH and H over here, क्या ये इसके जैसा दिख रहा है? H and OH की तरह, OH on the right, H on the left. So that is the reason it is known as capital D glucose. Okay, capital D, or I will name this thing as capital D. जो भी नाम होगा वो हम नाम लिख देंगे, ये ग्लूकोज तो है नहीं लेकिन ये कैपिटल D हम लिख देंगे. So capital D is relative configuration. Now ग्लूकोज क्या होता है? What is glucose? अगर किसी ने पूछा कि भाई ये हाईएस्ट नंबर्ड स्टीरियो सेंटर ही क्यों लेते हैं, बिकॉज व्हेन यू सिंथेसाइज ग्लूकोज फ्रॉम दिस कंपाउंड you would see that new carbon atoms are getting added and this carbon atom is left undisturbed. इसके बाद सारे और कार्बन एटम्स ऐड होते हैं. सो ओरिजिनल मॉलिक्यूल का जो ये सेंटर है remains as it is. This does not get disturbed. Okay? Now, this is our molecule of glucose, CHO. This is our molecule of glucose. If our molecule of glucose is being treated with bromine water, which acts as a weak oxidizing agent, then this group is oxidized to COH. बाकी सारी चीजें exactly वैसे रह जाती हैं. We do not, nothing else gets affected. So the right answer should be A. The right answer should be A. We call it gluconic acid. We call it gluconic acid. Okay? But if you treat this with HNO3, it will turn into glucaric acid. Glucaric acid will have COOH over here and COOH over here as well. यहाँ पे सिर्फ CHO चेंज होता है COH में. In glucaric acid, this as well as this will change into COOH. ठीक है? So let's move ahead. Next question is this: the number of peptide bonds in this molecule is. This question, when it was given, a lot of people had made mistakes. Peptide bonds are formed between two amino acids. Let's say I take an amino acid like this, CH3, C, NH2, CH, C double bond O, OH. It combines with another amino acid, okay? It will lose a molecule of water from here and will form this bond is known as peptide bond. A peptide bond is nothing but a amide linkage between two amino acids. Now यहाँ पे बहुत जगह पे आप देख रहे हो कि amide linkage present है. Okay? If I point out the amide linkages, then this looks like an amide linkage. Okay? Similarly, this looks like an amide linkage. This looks like an amide linkage. So पीपल माइट से कि सर 3 आंसर होगा, ठीक है, लेकिन 3 आंसर नहीं हो सकता है बिकॉज पेप्टाइड बॉन्ड दिया गया है. इट इज नॉट आस्किंग अबाउट only amide linkage, it is talking about a peptide linkage. So peptide linkage if is broken, let's say I break this peptide linkage, I should get 2 amino acids. Okay, if I break one peptide linkage, I should get 2 amino acids. So when I break this, this will change into COH and this will change into NH2. So assume that मैंने इस molecule में इस bond को break कर दिया, ठीक है. This part will become CH3COOH. Are we getting an amino acid? What is an amino acid? A carboxylic acid in which at the alpha position there is a NH2. So are we getting an amino acid? No. So this amide linkage will not be considered as a peptide linkage. Okay, let's take this one. If I break this part will change into hydrazine NH2. So this amide linkage will also not be considered as a peptide linkage. What about this one? If I break this, I would get C double bond OH NH2. यहाँ पे एक C double bond OH unit आ सकता है, and if I break this, I will get, so this part, let me erase this. This part, if you look at this part, carbon CH3, this will change into COH, this will change into NH2. If I take this part, अब देख लीजिए वही होगा NH2 COOH. मैं इसको भी हटा देता हूं, मैं इसको हटा देता हूं. These two will be 2 amino acids. So how many amide linkages do we have? Only 1. ठीक है. I am breaking this. I am breaking this. I am breaking this. I would get 2 amino acids, hydrazine, acetic acid. Hydrazine, acetic acids are not amino acids. These 2 alpha amino acids have 1 linkage between them, and that's the reason the number of peptide bonds will be 1. Okay, chaliye, let's move on to the next question. The order of SN1 reactivity in aqueous acetic acid solution will be, so SN1 reactivity is being asked. It will be dependent on, SN1 reactivity is dependent on the stability of carbocation. Okay, so reactivity, stability of carbocation, I can say proportional to stability of carbocation. If it is dependent on the stability of the carbocation, this carbocation will be most stable, followed by this one, followed by this one, because यहाँ पे carbocation जो बनेगा by removing Cl, if I remove Cl and put a positive charge over here, it will be next to an electron withdrawing group. So this will be least reactive, followed by second, followed by third. So 3, 2, 1, right answer should be C. Okay, chaliye. Next question is this. The major product produced from the reaction of aniline with acetic anhydride. Very simple question. When aniline reacts with acetic anhydride, तो मैंने आपको पहले ही बताया कि all acid derivatives can react with nitrogen containing compounds to form amides. So this is acetic anhydride. And if it reacts with aniline, lone pair is present, attacks here, this goes out, I will be getting NHC double bond O CH3. This is known as acetanilide. The right answer should be A. Ring पे reaction क्यों नहीं होगा? Because this is more nucleophilic, attacks over here. This is even more nucleophilic than the ring. Okay? Chalo. Next question is this. The compound XC7H9N reacts with benzene sulfonyl chloride to give a compound NO2S C13H13, which is insoluble in alkali. Now remember, In amines, there is a reaction known as a reaction of amine with Hinsberg reagent. A Hinsberg reagent is benzene sulfonyl chloride, aromatic sulfonyl chloride. Any Hinsberg reagent, if reacts with 1 degree amine, let's say it reacts with 1 degree amine, S double bond O Cl, this will attack over here, this will go out, I would get S double bond O NHR. अब मैं इसको अगर KOH के साथ रिएक्शन कराता हूं, then KOH will remove this proton and form a salt. Okay, because that's an acidic proton, I will get a salt. SO2N minus R. ठीक है? But if I take 2 degree amine, R2NH, if I take a 2 degree amine, then the first reaction will be successful. लेकिन second reaction के लिए नाइट्रोजन के पास कोई हाइड्रोजन ही नहीं रहेगा, because you are seeing that after the first reaction, the nitrogen atom loses a hydrogen. Okay, एक HCl unit निकल जा रहा है, so it is losing a hydrogen. There is only one hydrogen, so it loses a hydrogen in the first step. After the first step, it does not have any hydrogen atom attached to it, so that KOH can remove it. So the right answer to this question is reacts with benzene sulfonyl chloride, insoluble in alkali. Insoluble in alkali means it does not react with KOH. Answer should be a 2 degree amine. So 2 degree amine कौन सा है यहाँ पे? A. The right answer will be A. 3 degree amine अगर आप लेते हैं तो first reaction ही नहीं होता. 3 degree amine will not have any hydrogen attached to nitrogen, so that HCl is given out. So 3 degree amine does not react in the first step. 2 degree amine does not react the second step. 1 degree amine completes both first as well as the second step. ठीक है? चलो next question पे चलते हैं. Aniline reacts with excess of bromine in water. So this is again a similar reaction as OH. That means OH attached to benzene, that is phenol. So when phenol reacts with bromine water, you will get a white precipitate or 2,4,6-bromophenol. When aniline does the same reaction, it also generates 2,4,6-tribromoaniline. So इसको याद रख लीजिए. Because why does this reaction take place? To such an extensive extent, because the ring is highly activated. ये एक बारी में ट्राई सब्स्टिट्यूशन हो जाता है. The right answer is A. ठीक है? चलो. Next reaction is, what is the product of the following? So first is ozonolysis, second में OH minus ले लिया. क्या होने वाला है यहाँ पे? इसको समझने की कोशिश करते हैं. So this is the reaction. When I perform ozonolysis, I will get, if nothing is mentioned, always remember, if nothing is mentioned, always perform reductive ozonolysis. That means you break the bond and convert this to C double bond O, convert this to C double bond O. So you should be writing the first product as this, double bond O, like this. Okay, now when you take OH minus, a very interesting reaction takes place, which is known as aldol condensation. Okay, when you take OH minus, a very interesting reaction takes place, which is known as aldol condensation. Okay, now this is a reaction. In aldol condensation, you take 2 carbonyl groups, perform a reaction, eliminate a molecule of water to get alpha beta unsaturated aldehyde or ketone as the product. Now in this case, there are 2 carbonyl groups within the same compound, so it will undergo intramolecular reaction हो जाएगा. Now what should attack? So I number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. अब मुझे पता करना है कि 3 will attack over here or 1 will attack over here. What should happen? Remember, I will attack that carbon which will generate a ring of more stability. So 1 if attacks at 6, I will get a 6-membered ring. So reaction will take place like this. This will attack over here. This will go like this, and we would be getting a 6-membered ring. अब पहले एक 6-membered ring बना दो. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 के साथ एक कार्बन लगाया है, 7 कार्बन. You convert this into OH, and 1 के बगल में ये 2, यहाँ पे डबल बॉन्ड O. This will undergo dehydration at a under acidic or under the influence of heat. The final product should be this. Okay, the final product should be this. So if I look at my options, which is the right answer? कौन सा दिख रहा है right answer? A. ठीक है? We'll come up with some videos on organic chemistry reactions, which will be very helpful in understanding कि reaction किस तरह का हो रहा है. For now, try to read a bit more about aldol condensation, because aldol condensation के ऊपर एक question आ चुका है. ठीक है? ये आ भी सकता है फिर से. The last question for today is this: 4-formyl benzoic acid on treatment with 1 equivalent of hydrazine followed by heating with alcoholic KOH gives the major product. 4-formyl benzoic acid. 4-formyl benzoic acid क्या होता है? So 4-formyl benzoic acid is this. Formyl group is this. This is benzoic acid. Okay, you are reacting it with 1 equivalent of hydrazine, NH2, NH2, and then OH minus followed by heating. If you have read the topic of alkanes, you must recognize this reaction. This reaction is known as Wolff-Kishner Reduction. Kishner Reduction. Okay, एक Clemenson's reduction आप पढ़ते हैं, एक Wolff-Kishner reduction पढ़ते हो. This is known as Wolff-Kishner reduction. The Wolff-Kishner reduction reaction results in the conversion of C double bond O to CH2. So what it does is it converts C double bond O to CH2. Our product, straight away we can write our product to be CH3. C double bond O को CH2 में convert कर देना है. This will become CH3 and this will be retained as COH. So if I look at our options, I can see that the CH3 appears over here. बाकी और किसी केस में CH3 present नहीं है. Okay, now you have to remember, what you have to understand is that since you're taking a basic medium, the COOH will also undergo an acid-base reaction and will convert into the salt of it, the potassium salt of it. So the right answer will be B. There is CH3 unit over here. एक bond दिखा देने का मतलब वहाँ पे एक methyl group present है, and this is the carboxylate unit because this reacts with alcoholic KOH. Okay. Okay, so that was not the last question. This question, the major product of the following reaction, this reaction is known as Ullmann synthesis. The reaction is known as Ullmann synthesis. And Cu, ये iodine लगा है, it's like a coupling reaction. ये coupling reaction किस तरह से होता है कि the iodine, this part will just get attached so I think there should be a methyl group over here. There's a methyl group over here. Okay, so what will happen is that this is like a Wurtz reaction kind of a reaction. 2 units of this iodine goes out and you join both of these 2 units. So इसके साथ और एक unit आप ले लेते हो. You remove this and you form this compound. Okay, it's similar to, this is known as Ullmann reaction. And the reaction goes like this. Okay? Okay, I guess this is the last question. I'm sorry. This is the last question. So calcium butanoate on heating followed by treatment with 1,2-ethene diol form in presence of catalytic amount of acid produces a major compound. So इसको reaction कैसे करना है? Calcium butanoate. So what would be calcium butanoate like? This is butanoate, CH3, CH2, CH2, C double bond O, O, Ca, O, ठीक है? This is calcium butanoate. When you heat this, होता क्या है? It gives off a molecule of calcium carbonate and whatever is left out will become a carbonyl compound. So 1, 2, 3, C double bond O, CH2, CH2, CH3. So 1, 2, 3, double bond O. Okay, we get a symmetrical ketone. Now when this is being made to react with 1,2-ethane diol, remember reaction of alcohol with aldehyde ketone is very important. Reaction of alcohol with aldehyde and ketone takes place in 2 processes. If one OH reacts, it results in the formation of a hemiacetal. Hemiacetal में क्या होगा? यहाँ पे एक OH रहेगा और एक OR unit रहेगा. If there are 2 OH groups which are reacting, it will result in the formation of a acetal. That means it will look something like this. It'll look something like this. ठीक है? कुछ ऐसा दिखेगा. This is acetal and this reaction takes place in presence of H plus. So our product should be this. देखते हैं हमारा ओरिजिनल ये किससे मैच कर रहा है? This matches A, so A is our right answer. Okay? So with this we finished today's session. I hope you have enjoyed today's session, learned a few things. इतना समय नहीं था कि हम सारे मैकेनिज्म को बहुत डिटेल में टेकअप करें, बट वी विल ब्रिंग अप समथिंग विच विल हेल्प यू इन दैट पर्टिकुलर एस्पेक्ट एज वेल, जिसमें कि आप मैकेनिज्म को और डिटेल से आप समझ सको. देयर विल बी अ न्यू सीरीज ऑल टुगेदर. एंड रिमेंबर दैट टेस्ट सीरीज विल KVPY test series is for 1,000 rupees only, and 2 part tests, 3 full tests, and a complete analysis as well. Also, please do join the Telegram group. Lot of amazing chatter is going on over there. सिर्फ academic होता है, कोई फालतू बातें नहीं, सिर्फ academic चीजें. And at the end, the only thing that I would request you guys is please do like, share and subscribe. Please do tell your friends that we are holding amazing classes over here for KVPY which you can benefit for, and like do as good as possible in your forthcoming KVPY examination. So with this, I Saurav Goswami take leave, and I wish you guys a lovely day ahead. Bye bye.